Solosem. 2026, emi mas good player. Imi lusin kung something giving come up 2025, and then 2024, na imi move on. Now me ask him all students, especially all grade 9 and all grade 11, who said by 20 Milo 2026, me like him, you know can behind him passing. Some flower picking even walking blood slayer. You must not respect long old fellow, nor flower sumatin, blow you. You must not respect long old teachers. One kind, vice versa. Teachers, you must respect him, you also sumatin. Lord sumatin, prayer presa, here lo Hutjena, and big for something. Where you beginning, you behind him nothing, narpla beginning. Na I lead him you long all heavy. Me must talk him you tete. You got future. Future blow you, I mean, no depend long narpa beginning, lost this school. Future blow you, and you yet you determine him. Now me asking you, lose ting lol poroman. Attitude lo 2026, go on, and masenes. You need long sense him passen to you. Change him all get so that Hutjena upon a good plan, school to you me.
For the school itself, I will stand here saying I am proud to witness that we will have 384 graduates today. 236 grade 10 students and 148 grade 12 students. For the school itself, Hutjena, we have 5 classes of grade 9, 6 for grade 10, 5 for grade 11, and 5 for grade 12. The statistics that we have for now is the total of 802. At the beginning, we had around 900 plus, going up to 1,000. With the discipline, we have had parents, we have come in to see, to help. We are doing our best. For my time here now, having this, my second year, we are trying to have the best discipline. We have students to be in the school uniform, students to speak English, students to follow school rules. And that is what we want, and know that that can be the best school. For the maintenance, for this year, our budget normally is around 2 million, but we didn't have that. We have received a subsidy around 806,297 kina. But thank you to some parents that you have given some contribution as the BEB approves, you have paid. The outstanding that we have from parents is around 324,531. That means we can do a lot on this. Having that money, we can do more development. But that is a challenge to the parents. What we need with the maintenance we did this year, we tried when I came in the footpath. Also, some classrooms, not all, but maybe 12A and B. Staff houses, not all the staff houses. The hall, as you can see, we just did painting. As the chairman mentioned, teachers' houses and even support staff are really run down. And that means we have to work together, parents and all the stakeholders. This year we tried our best to have teaching and learning. We had term 1. Within term 1, we had this case of the computer lab being burned down. We had a loss there. It was a challenge to make sure our ICT students were able to be ready for the great exams and now the graduation. And not just to be ready, but to be at least to give the best. We had people coming in to help, NICTA, but then never showed up. It ended up with the school administration purchasing 20 computers to put in that. Now we are using the exact room. But it taught us a lesson. As the team goes, we have challenges to make us rise up as future leaders. And that is why this year it is very meaningful to see we have 384 graduating today. With the board, I would like to say we have the last 10. And I would like to say thank you to the board chairman, Mr. Lawrence Bele, and the board members for being there every time we face situation that you had to come in. We will have a new board, and that will depend on the parents if they come in. They will represent the school, and that will commence next year. Also, one challenging, we have an item here that is very challenging to all, and parents. We have politicians coming to give. The challenge I see here is that parents, we need you. You need to come in and contribute as well. I have had some meetings to look for board members, and not all parents came. It tells us that we wait for things to celebrate. But before we can celebrate, you need to come in to work and we celebrate together. People or parents, all stakeholders, but especially parents, we wait that there is a graduation, there is something big, and we come. I also ask on behalf of the school administration, please, if there is a meeting held, you must come. It shows that you are concerned. It shows that you love the children, that they are going to be later men and women.
Today marks not just the culminations of our high school journey, but also the new adventures ahead. Serving as a school captain has been a great honor of my life. I have had the privilege of serving alongside some of the most dedicated and inspiring teachers and individuals. Together we have faced challenges, celebrated victories, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. To our teachers, thank you for your guidance, your support. You believed in us even when we have doubted ourselves. To our families, thank you for your unwavering love and encouragement. You are our foundation. To my graduates, my fellow graduates, let us all carry the lessons we have learned and principles we have built. Let be bold, be kind, and continue to strive for greatness. This isn't just a goodbye, it is a celebration of what's to come. Through challenges, we rise towards better future. Thank you, that's all.
Today marks a milestone in your lives, a day of joy, pride, and reflection. Lord Tim Blayu Blayetitok, through challenges, we rise towards a better future. Perfectly captures your journey as students. You have faced many difficulties, from the pressure of studies, exams, or the disruptions and uncertainties of our changing world. Yet, here you are, standing tall, ready for the next chapter. I wish to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the teachers and the school administration who guide you students through your academic journey, and also to the parents and guardians. And your love, patience, and sacrifice have made your children today possible. You are the foundation of the success. Dear graduates, every challenge you face has shaped you into stronger, wiser individuals. Life will continue to bring trials. The path ahead may not always be smooth, no God. Some of you will pursue further studies, others will seek jobs, and some will explore different opportunities. Whatever road you take, carry with you the values of discipline, respect, and perseverance that you learn here at Hutjena Secondary School. You are the future of Bougainville, the generation that will lead us towards peace, unity, and progress into our planned mission to get independence in the 1st of September 2027.
Today marks a pivotal juncture, not merely in the academic calendar, but in the civic and developmental trajectory of our region. This graduation ceremony is not a routine milestone, but a symbolic affirmation of our collective investment in human capital, institutional resilience, and generational renewal. Let us be clear, education is not a peripheral concern. It is the cornerstone of our development agenda. It is the fulcrum upon which we balance tradition and innovation, local wisdom and global literacy, cultural identity and civic responsibility. In the context of Bougainville's journey, education is not an optional. It is imperative. Education is a right, which is supported by policies such as Education for All and Leaving No Child Behind. It is the cornerstone in terms of human resource development. However, with this right comes responsibility. Responsibility by parents to ensure that children's school fees are paid and that they are ready for school. Responsibility by the teachers to impart relevant knowledge, skills, and attitudes that will shape integral human development in our students. Responsibility by the school board to ensure good governance practices in the school
and whole school development. Responsibility by the leaders to ensure education is prioritized and adequately funded. And responsibility by the students to ensure you come to school, uphold the school rules, and complete a full cycle of education. There are numerous benefits of being educated. Having an educated population means living healthier lives, thinking critically and rationally to solve problems, contributing to growing the economy, lifting our socio-economic standards, having better employment prospects, and living meaningful lives. As such, it is incumbent on us as leaders to support education. The type of education system we have in our society reflects the level of investment and attention given to building the human resources of Bougainville. Creating enabling environment that expands the human capabilities of the Bougainvillean citizens is therefore an important investment in Bougainville's future. The return on that investment that we all make should motivate us all to perform our various responsibilities accordingly. Delivering education services comes with enormous and complex challenges encountered at all levels of education, and our schools have their fair share of challenges. The challenges range from financial constraints to lack of parental and community support. 2025 has been a challenging year for us all here at Hutjena Secondary School in terms of disciplinary issues and lack of community support and loss of infrastructure. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those stakeholders who have played a part in supporting the school and Department of Education to resolve school issues this year. Despite these challenges, we have successfully completed the academic year with some milestones achieved. Nevertheless, I am sure we have learned some lessons for improvement in the coming year and have identified measures to be taken to improve on education service delivery. The department is committed to supporting our schools to ensure that they are made aware of and implement major government policies that have been introduced both at the national and ABG levels. The effective implementation of the ABG's policy agenda depends very much on financial and manpower capacities. Though our schools have been funded under the government tuition fee subsidy and poor response by parents to pay school fee limits that was set by Bougainville Education Board, we have some progress in achieving education indicators and targets despite a difficult year. Whilst I have this opportunity to be at this graduation, I would like to inform you all about some important policies and administrative processes that the department and school levels. Number one is the 166 restructure. It's being implemented across the region. Elementary schools are being phased out and absorbed into primary schools. Number two, curriculum reform being implemented at all levels. The grade 9 selections will be phased out in Arab in 2026. Highlands provinces, except Cebu, are starting this year. Number three, 2026 school fee limits, not yet set by the Bougainville Education Board, but will be implemented again in 2026. Parents need to pay up so that the school can progress some developments. Number four, school discipline. It starts in the home. Students are to follow school rules. By 2026, all schools will implement a new disciplinary policy that has been developed in response to poor discipline in our schools throughout the region. Number five, sleep and PNC. The community must contribute ideas to school planning. Future development initiatives of the school depends on integral planning. Number 6, teachers' housing will be a condition of employment as of 2026. Teachers' appointments and school registration will be major implications. On this note, I would like to acknowledge and thank the national government and the Autonomous Bougainville government for funding support given to the schools to implement our programs and projects. One of ABG's major policy interventions, the Bougainville School Fee Assistance Scheme, has greatly assisted parents throughout the region by subsidizing their students' tuition school fees, thus easing them of the burden of paying full tuition or school fees. I would like to take this opportunity also to thank all the hardworking staff of Hutjena Secondary School under the leadership of Mrs. Elaine Barris. Your role is not confined to the classroom. You are nation builders. You are policy influencers. You are the front line of our human development strategy. I salute your resilience, time, your patience, your efforts, your innovation, and your unwavering commitment to educating the future of this nation. To the parents and guardians, thank you for your sacrifices. You are the silent partners in this journey. Your labor, your time, your prayers for your children, your discipline, they have borne fruit today. Let this graduation be a reminder that your investment in your children was not in vain. To the community, church agencies, our partners and stakeholders, thank you for the support given to our school, teachers and students to enable the successful completion of the 2025 academic year. Finally, to all the graduates seated before us, you are the living testament to the aspirations of Bougainville. You represent not just the fruits of our labor, but the strategic dividends of community mobilization, policy alignment, and intergenerational stewardship. Your achievement today is not yours alone. It is shared by every teacher who stayed up late, every parent who sacrificed to see you through this level of education, and every leader who believed in the transformative power of education. Congratulations to the successful completion of 2 and 4 years of secondary school education and a full 11 and 13 years respectively of basic and secondary school education. To those continuing on to secondary school next year, my advice is to value your education, take the opportunity and work hard to progress onto the next level. For those students who will not make it to grade 11, there are other equally important pathways available. We have 7 vocational schools available for skills training. 4 is also an available pathway in the region for matriculation and upgrading. The important thing is to take the opportunities and enroll in pathways that are available and pursue your education. Work forward with courage and resolve. The road ahead will not be easy. You will face systematic barriers, cultural tensions, and personal doubts. But remember this, you are not alone. You will walk with the prayers of your elders, the vision of your leaders, and the hopes of your people. The world is waiting for you, but more importantly, your parents and the people of Bougainville are counting on you. May you find courage in uncertainty, joy in discovery, and purpose in everything you do. This is the beginning of your next journey. Go forward, not just to succeed, but to serve. Not just to rise, but to lift others. And not just to lead, but to leave a legacy behind. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. I know it's not easy, Plamo. I know it is not easy to be in a high school and to be a student, either day student or you come start in Sunday school. I'm sitting here and I keep on looking up at the roof of this hall. And I made a commitment to the head mistress about 4 weeks ago. Tamika, I'm giving Baslo here. Congratulations, you've got a 25-seater bus. Congratulations, you've got solar lights. Congratulations, you've got 100,000 kina that we've given to you, that no Bougainville has given to you. Congratulations that you're gonna have this hall air conditioned. You're gonna have your science lab built again to a better science lab. This plus school by you mean, Hutjena High School, 61 years old in 2025. 6 plus 10, 1 plus Christmas. That's how old Hutjena High School is. 61 years. 61 years. Now all beginning, now all Buka you mean, is celebrate Lodom, Inogad, Fan, na Inogad, Aircon. That's the truth. 4 weeks ago, me come losing Baslo here, and I picked up that our kids are sleeping in dormitories in Ogafen. We are not in the 1960s. We are in 2025, going 2026, going 2027. That you sleep in the dormitory in Ogafen. That is shameful. Totally shameful. Totally shameful when the biggest open cut mine, the second largest open cut mine, was operating on Bougainville Island. The second open largest cut mine was operating on Bougainville Island. And this school, 61 years old, I said probably would be the same. And our kids are still sleeping in dormitories that don't have fans. By now they should be sleeping in aircon. Now but you talk, now mama I'm still behind for you now. Now mama I'm still behind for you now. I'm challenging the leadership that were here for 50 years. If we had the kind of leadership that looked at everything the way we see it now, the way I see it now, our kids wouldn't be sitting in this hall fanning themselves. No, we would not. Now I'm to give you plan next year's graduation. Mrs. Baris, Chairman, Mr. Bele, Minister for Education, Minister, Member for Tsitalato. We're going to collectively work together and make sure this hall is air conditioned. I made a commitment 4 weeks ago. I'm going to make sure this hall is air conditioned. And this is where all countings are done for the national government and for ABG. And yet, you be one kind here. But me repeating, the dormitories that my daughters and my sons were in still have no fan. Still have no fan board. Still have no aircon board. What are you guys doing? Today I stand here as member for North. Today and me exactly 2 years that I got sworn in to the Parliament of Papua New Guinea. Today, 6th of November, and me making me 2 years marking North Bougainville as your member. 2 years, exactly 2 years today. Me Sanaplo here. I've got 1 more year and 5 months to go before you either get rid of me or you keep me as your member for North. I want to make sure in the next 1 year and 4 months I aircon this building. I make sure I put some money in the science lab was burnt. I make sure I put a fence around this school, and I make sure all dormitory all boys, not all girls. I was told last week, you make a put a fan past them. Now fan by start na mail. Fan by start na mail. Now meet up now all the cubicles. No, they're too small. So we will have the fans in the middle. Me sorry. But as a woman, as a mother, as a grandmother, we're going to make things right. Minister of Education staff, we're going to be talking a bit more. Not just here, long all get our schools. Now I had somebody told me yesterday, children, graduates, there's going to be a day high school coming up in Pate and a day high school coming up in Totsu. I think the minister might be aware of this. But before we start anything new, you be illustrating the current high schools that we have now. Mrs. Barres, I made a commitment to closely work one time school here. You got on our high schools too. Piece of way. Me not going to the school yet. We've got the education minister that let me work closely with them. Brand new minister for education. He was never a minister for education, but he is now the current minister for education. Mr. Tolera, thank you. Thank you. Me walking in the work as well. We need to get you the support. But again, we've got an educationist here that is sitting on my left here, and I believe what I'm something if I talk long in the morning, no now, would be something that he would actually be supporting as well. But me not put him talk to myself. I'm committed to helping Hutjena High School. This one. The other thing that I wanted to make a commitment, me ask him all, in the next 2 weeks we will have a brand new PA system, a workable PA system whereby most people, we want to have a system that's going to work for everybody. Today, me come to talk, I'm challenging you, the ones that will come up after these ones. I know I heard from what the chairman was saying. The last couple of years, we've had real challenges happening inside of school. Me asking what Sumatin. Time me play come halivim you by look out you something me play come halivim you want them on. Challenge from me goal about picking man. I was here 4 weeks ago. Now maybe give him sample hot talk. Time me talk. You've got a 25-seater bus to make things a bit easier for you. Maybe in talking headmistress, what happened to the school canteen? You're supposed to have a school canteen here. Me also talk to the team that we should have a clinic established here for the kids. So you don't need to pick any go. Now go sit down in big housing for about 3 to 4 hours. Challenge me go about too. You a powerful boy. Now time you talk here, me talking my headmistress. Can you make sure you send back to me the commitments that I've made to the school couple of weeks ago? Commitments need to be followed up. 26 budget for me, and by me sit down in the next 2 weeks. I want to make sure that the commitment I've made here to the school comes to me, now me honor it. Long have the school baby here. Long picking Mary, blah. The challenges you face is much more than what the boys will face. Yes, you might get some happy about you. Yes, but you graduate. Yes, you might not be given any space. Long all universities, long all colleges, long all halfway, I think you've chosen to go. You sit down, you scale in, do your SME. Do something, start yourself a little SME. Start yourself a little business. In North Bougainville, long last budget, we give him 600,000, long SME, long 14 constituency, now M by 17 constituency. The budget for this year, I'm giving $1 million kina, long SME, long all mama, inside long North Bougainville. That's where you come in, Yapla beginning. Not all of us can continue to tertiary institutions. But you come to school, you know how to add You know how to write a little letter. You know how to manage. You know how to speak. And don't be downhearted. Don't be downhearted. Not everybody can be lawyers. Not everybody can be economists. Not everybody can be scientists. But you've been educated enough to make it happen in life. You kiss him sabe, when you enough, will make him life for you. He come up good even without going to those institutions. Don't be downhearted. However, you graduate today, there are technical colleges. There are 40, you got on 40 stuff, you can go better in a kiss him certificate from grade 11 and 12 too. So no can feel him on same, you know that. You go watch him feeding blood to Kana. Now, but you look him on him, eat all someone, go look at picture, now you're a picture to one. You got space for this letter drop in, then you got space for this letter drop out. This is a picture, and we got story of Bougainville. When you look at that movie, it tells a story about what we are going through. You can scan it. Lord, beginning man. Sometimes we place a big head too. Big head too. 4 weeks ago, time you become lawyer, I talk to you as a parent. I talk to you as a grandmother. I am not your teacher. The teachers have done their part. The parents have done their part. You could be 19, you could be 18, you could be 17, sitting in front of us. This is the future of the independent state of Bougainville. I'm not getting any younger. But I've got my sons and my daughters, and I've got my grandchildren that are sitting in front of me today. This is the future of the independent state of Bougainville. Never at any point in time should you tell us that you are not enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are better. You are okay. You've got a mother who gave birth to you. For 9 months, Mama, he look out of you inside Lombard. For 9 months, Mama, Emmy feeding you. For 9 months, Mama, Emmy feeding you. For 9 months, Mama, he look out of you. And a girl is a very special child. And a boy is a very special child too. But the girl is a very special child because she's a woman. She's a mother. She will continue to give birth to life, after life, after life. 9 Plamoon, that woman is special. Because lo 9 Plamoon, Mama I feed him 2 plamaus. Lo 9 Plamoon, Mama I talk le 2 plamaus. Lo 9 Plamoon, Mama I got 4 pla ear, he had him want him something, he won't long come up. 9 Plamoon, 4 pla leg, he walk about piti pata pata. You put your hand where you want up, suppose you talk, me not good pla again, you put your hand up. Show me that you're not a good child. Nobody. No one pla one put in one tap. So the challenge from me to you, you are a better child. You want a nice beginning Mary. You want a nice beginning man. The challenge is you are drinking too early. There are families that are drinking together. There are drinking families in Bougainville. Papa I drink, Mama I drink, beginning Mary drink, beginning man drink. Jesus Christ. That is the truth. There are some of you that are sitting here, most of you that are sitting here that have all already been drinking. You have been drinking. You can only drink if you can afford to buy a drink. All that a day you kai, D now. The bed you sleep on, that is on credit. The woman who cooks for you, that is on credit. The man who buys your school fees, that is credit. The mother who buys your school fees too, that is credit. You're gonna do it right. After school on today, after graduation, go back na talking mama na papa blow you. Mama, I love you. Papa, I love you. Auntie, I love you. Uncle, I love you. Thank you for the bus fare. Thank you for that uniform. Thank you for that lunch money. Say thank you to your parents. Say thank you your uncle, auntie, boo-boo. Thank you, no one but people something. Me encourage you board, Hutjena High School. Stand up strong. Stand up strong. I know we've had some challenges the last couple of months and years, but challenges we face today are not challenges we've been facing in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s. Longal pikini man, no can bail out to us. Longal pikini man, sit down straight on chair for you. Longal pikini man, harim papa, harim mama, harim kandre for you. There's a new trend. Tam auntie talk. But begin talk, you're not my mother. Why should I listen to you? Can begin to be said in society, in Bougainville society, time mama blow you talk. I tell my family there is no auntie in the Samoso family. No auntie, no uncle. There's only mama by name. Mama Franco, Mama Delus, Mama Rena. There's no papa, there's no uncle. Papa Johnny, Papa Paivu. Papa Magara, all kind auntie na uncle That's where respect, disrespect come from. Some people you talk, Mama Frank, you get minus at 3. Everyone has touched some form of beer. Me plano 80s here. Me plano sa 3. Me plano sa kaya boy. But I see that there are families, they are drinking families. Magi kaklo ya grade 7, grade 8, go back, go pull up star. Mi platok to kol to one, you mama plomi. So red to mass. Congratulations one more time. I know some of you don't like the way I talk, but you need to hear something from another mother from the outside. You need to hear something from another grandmother from the other side. Why would I buy you 25 syllabus? You tell me. Why would I buy you 25 syllabus? Why would I make a commitment to make sure there's a condition? Why would I make a commitment to make sure that your library is moved to another level? Why would I make a commitment to actually have solar lights for you and a fence that I'm going to fund soon? And your dormitories. Priority are your dormitories. Your dormitories. You go to Narpla High School or provinces out of Bougainville. Go to their high schools. And I will repeat it again. I don't even know why these schools in Bougainville, where money been operated for 25 years, let me repeat it again. Why don't we do better at those times? You go along Narpla High Schools, me go along Wabag. Me go to high school along Sir Peter Ipatas. Long dormitory belong Pigini. It's air-conned. Long mess belong Pigini. You think also you guys long one mess belong BCL before. Jolera, why can't we do it better? Minister Wilson, why can't we do it better? Why are our kids, your kids, my kids, his kids, our kids, our kids? I make a commitment, I stand here today, I want to make a commitment that for as long as me stand up here, hopefully I get back in 2027, I want to make sure that me making this 1+ school me come up good through. And I promise, I'm a mother. That me mama talk, me talk because it breaks our heart that 61 years old and this school or Pikini or Bubu Blomi is sleeping lo ino God fan. Why? Finally, Milato, congratulations. Loipol Pigini. To the teachers, Mrs. Barris, I'll work with you. We will work with you. The Secretary of Health, I think from the word go, me come inside, me work with them Secretary of Health. Apart from all the big schools, every school in North Bougainville has got something for the last 2 years. 2024 budget, me give him school, all the school in Bougainville, little coins small. Long 25 budget, same work, me walk him, me give him all to the school inside Long Bougainville, not Bougainville, Electoya, all. Long budget for 2026, I want to look at the tertiary institutions. Mr. Lera, budget for me long 2026, me like halving all tertiary institutions. I'm not minimal, so I want to help you. I've got commitments I made to the school, teachers, I want to make sure we deliver long commitments me walking. But long also Martin, establish some tertiary institutions along this budget for 2026. By me halving or picking people you may start long tertiary institutions. If you're going to tertiary institutions next year, I'm sure you'll be able to come and check in office for me where we can have him longer. And long tertiary institutions. All high schools no here, all community schools no here, all elementary no here. Now the school where no stop inside the government system too, I was so able to help long last play to play here. Negana, congratulations. No can bell had to mass, Mama Franco also. Me ask him, Basiron, now talk. Now, head minister was a bus baron on next year, all get up. And boss Maria, how may talk no? You're right, huh? And girls, I like the way you look today. I like your dresses. Boys, this one is looking at me. You got a nice necktie. It's maroon, it's my color too. But girls, congratulations. Hang on, harem, I'm proud of you. What if something be looking Lara? There are more girls that are taking education seriously. There are more girls that are going to school and mean well. This is a country of Bougainville, or Mary Baronimia. Suppose you boys is like. Looking all mama love our side. But congratulations one more time, all Pikini, all Bubu, to all the teachers. Congratulations, I know you've done your best, and you will continue to do your best, and we will do it together. We will do it together. Am I right? I see your staff room as well. Mr. Top Nights and Mr. Cryer. But I made a commitment, Mrs. Barris, we will make sure we establish your canteen one more time. Me walk lo board na. Miss Kelly my blonde. Mr. Lawrence Bele, real soon after, we will get together with the board and let's talk. Negantona, congratulations one more time. I don't expect anybody to drink tonight. Only drink if you can afford that. Only drink time you go to university in a pine and walk. One black boy talk, but you may go drink. Now another plato, no God. Me play no go yet long. Great university from me plan. All go to university, all boys talk again. Can you may go drink? You may graduate here. Boy I talk no God. Me no pine and walk yet. Time only go to pine and walk, all proman blab talk. But you may go drink. Picking a man talk, no God yet. Me no pine and walk yet. And pine and walk, and kiss him first play day, or proman blab long company walk long talk. But first play you can shout here. You may go drink. And talk no God. Me no give him papa na mama blow me. Lick fortnight blow me yet the first play blow me. Only drink if you know that you've done the right thing by yourself, for yourself. If you've done the right thing and you've said thank you to mama and your papa. That's the way it is.
I'll give him a round of applause. That's the outgoing head boy. And now to the outgoing head girl, Martina Tumias. Hand for her. Please continue. think in all schools, we look at the standard. We just do the normal thing, looking at school rules. That is the most basic thing. And having to present that from the principal, it will depend on each school. But for Hutjena Secondary School, when I came in, they normally give the principal's award. For this year, I know we have gone through a lot. It is not easy to choose a student. And last year, I recall I had to look and I chose a girl. This year, we say, all Mary Saharinto. But I tried my best to get somebody, knowing that we are not perfect in life, and the boys are still here, not only girls. And from here, from the principal's award, I tried my best to give a student there can be more. It is more like a citizenship, like following, being good, and here looking at the attitude towards studying. So with that, I came up with a name that will present, and I know that there are many girls that are good. I would like to say thank you, that you contributed a lot, but we have to try for gender balance. We will need to get a boy, and I tried my best. So with that, surely will stand. Moving on.
Bana Abigail is receiving an academic award in the following subject. She came first in English, third in maths, third in science, first in agriculture, and first in business studies.
Melissa. Chen Tulo, Shanghai.
Chen Tulo, Shanghai is receiving an academic award in the following subject. He came first in science, third in PD, second in agriculture, and third in business studies.
Dasana Edward Jr. Kelsey Elijah. Can I please move up closer to the steps?
Move closer. Please.
Gimos Aloysia. Hakopias Michaelin. Hanoi Janet. Hatera Janice. Hiatsi Natasha. Helena Elian. Ibua Clarencia. Homina Petri. Halloween Tanya. Kay Paitihan Lamol.
Fatima.
Parang Kao. Katwa Natalie, Habu Ko Vinolia, Helen Gabriel, Kina Edward, Kubisu and Virginia, Lepon Kimberly, Larry Giovanna, and let's give them a hand. Micah William, Maniera Ansler, Murray Frederick, Monsieur Charlie, Malcolm Marjorie, Nambong Elizabeth, Nawana Reynold, Paulus Marilis. And move up closer to me. Parain Samuel, Pascal Stacy, Raleigh Hadasha.
Raleigh Hadasha is receiving an academic award in the following subject. She came second in English, second in PD, third in agriculture, and second in business studies.
Ramata Jaylee.
Thank you, stop there.
Abigail.
Congratulations.
Teko Julian. Torres Cedrica. Tosia Cornelia. Bailani Matthew. Malam Dante. Wandau Popilia. And to end the 10A graduating class 2025, Yaman Sally.
For achievement this year. The next group, may I ask you to stand up? Move up.
Landry, Nerissa, and Piping Man Lono, Boyne Elizabeth, Brian Rex, Getsy Clayton, Yabon Giovanna, Gosias Joshua, Agua Virginia, Igish Agnes, Igua Dionisia, Karam Roseanne, Paraus Tristan, Kasia Rondi, Katwa Noyer, Katin Serena, Kehali Anastasia, Hans Dellington. Can we move up closer, please? Kenzie Dylan, Colin Claudia, and Paitimhan, Penelope Anthony Jr., Lahis Augustine, Maganda Presley, Malanis Francine, Malas Cynthia, Manuel Joanne, Maggie Janessa. Move up. Tenby, move closer. Nabuen Mary Jane. Nahis Marilyn. Nohu Nobet. Nomansi Semeli. Opisa Ruthi. Otto Gewa. Remind Paul. Sansan Roslyn. Tarevana Eddie. Tekwa Freddy. Tosaya Elizabeth. Cherha Domitila. Cherewana Priyavina, Chora Rachel, and Tumal. That ends the 10B. Immaculate, Geron, Ferdinand, Gisa Essen, Goman Audrey, Goman Andre, Gunan Johnny, Gunan Rhoda, Hagwa Marcella, Hanait Oswen, Harek Stephen Jr., Haraman Stephanie. Move up closer. 10C. Kaki Million. Hanare Jackson. Give them a hand. Kariama Eugene, Casa Damiana, Hatsun Phoebe, Iha Delilah, Himisin Gailey, Lalu Winchester, Liling Margaret, Mape Anastasia. Move closer to the step. Matwana SL, Nangwei Majella, Warrior Jack Ephraim, Rangi Douglas, Rasin Shania,
Rasin is receiving an academic award. She is very good in this subject and therefore she came first in mathematics. Congratulations, Sanaya Rasin, for your first placing in maths.
Rasin Sophie, Sansan Aldolfa, Semei Titsilana, Tepure Ted, Tuarats Nile, Totea Rose, Togel Sylvester, Chikwa Hadilgad, and to the last of the 10th graduating class, Shirihe Hatrona. the 10C graduating class 2025. A Bougainville clap, 1, 2.
Congratulations to NC for your achievement this year. The next class is 10D. I will give Minister for Education a break. I will ask him to sit down and invite the Honorable Member for Tsitalato to give the next class their awards. Thank you, Honorable Wilson Robin, for the presentation. Now, Member for Tsitalato.
10D. We begin. Baker Sophie. Botau di Camellia. Bovasi Robert. Buson Monique. Disin Joshua. High resume. Hutjena Stephanie. Halasli Grace. Pamela Tacy. Hopia Shirley. Hotsia Violet. John Gilson. Kabobo Christabel. Kalva Tutiana. Kebwe Elisel. Kara Virginia. Kerari Sylvia. Kira Jacob.
Jacob is getting an academic award in TIA where he came second. Technology and Industrial Arts. Congratulations, Jacob.
Kokwa Doreen. Kolese Cyril.
Cyril is getting an academic award in the following subject: social science. He can take first in PD and first in TIA.
Konabes Joycelyn. Langa Lazariel. And we have the photo booth there. Thank you. Lohin Trisay. Loco Loco Ethan. Malice Tris. Maniera Charita. Masa Janela. Masu May. Monet Anessa. Posondi Grace Lee. Puton Dylan. Ravis Julian. Rudy Denny. Saleo Jalika. Sawa Max. Semoso Geraldine. Sihon Dahlia. Sagana Reginald. Paulo Claudia. Theodore Celiani. Chikwa Brenda. Chikwa Brendan is our special student in the school.
Congratulations to you, Brandon, for your achievement this year. Last year and this year, you made it through. Thank you.
Chora Justina. Unavi Alice. Bakare Brian. Warkia Hariki. Wayne Yvonne. And the last on the Tandy class, the graduating class for Tandy, Wilson Timothy.
Wilson Timothy is receiving an academic award in TIA. He can take in TIA. Congratulations, Timothy. Thank you. That ends the presentation of 10D graduating class of 2026. We proceed, 2025. We proceed with 10E. While Philip is receiving an academic award, he can take in ICT. Information, Computing and Technology.
Daniel. Benson Alberta. Caspar Zenitlis. Timas Audrey. Goman, Harrison. We move closer. Move up. Tenny, move up closer. Hamaus Natasha.
Hamaus Natasha came second in social science, second in ICT. Congratulations, Natasha, for coming second in social science and second in ICT.
Haputo Ithra. Aaron Byron. Hatera Lloyd. Otiabani, Kepal Maslin, Kerehana Orifa, Coach Daniela, Levy Delcy, Lucas Jamie, Maswai Gilchrist, Mokela Philemon, Mongi Fanela, Nawa Jamila, Nyaka Justine, Nima Cameron, Nisira Mansfield, Pies Ezra,
Vice Chancellor is a very hardworking friend. He can take in English, second in maths, science, first in social science, and first in ICT. Congratulations, Ezra Pies, for your hard work. Your hard work has paid off.
Retain Philomena, Satya Maria Moretti, Samuel Franklin, Takaku Chedala, Tokopu Xavier, Torahim Reynard, and last but not the least, Wasinara Jeanette.
That concludes